Hey everybody. It's been way too long. I apologize. It's been, I don't know, 2 months-ish, give or take. A lot has happened since the last video. It's done. I'll show it to you in a second, but first I gotta go out. I haven't started my truck in like 2 weeks, so hopefully it fires. And then I'll actually be talking to you guys, giving you an update on the car. While I'm working on another car, because I'm really far behind on that. So I'm gonna start my truck real quick, and then I'll go set the camera up, and we'll get to talking. Come on, maybe. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, girl. I'll be honest, this project has been way more than I bargained for. It's one of those to where you started out thinking you're gonna do good, and typically, you know, it should go good, but nah. Everything everything did not go as planned. I did not plan on having this much money into this thing, but I guess that's being a car guy, you know. You never know what you're gonna get into. So we're gonna pull this around the front of the building here. Actually, I gotta get this. I may take this to work this week because I have to buy a bunch of 2x6s because my car is a lot lower than I thought, and I'm gonna have to literally build steps up to the trailer. Wow, it's shaking a lot. Sorry. I'm thinking I'm actually gonna have to build ramps for the rear tires of the truck to actually pull up on the truck to lower the rear of the trailer down a little bit, so I can inch up on here. But luckily this trailer sits pretty low as it is, but we'll see. Did I lose a ramp? No, I didn't lose a ramp. So that'll be a whole other project in itself, trying to get this thing level. I'm trying to make it as low car friendly as possible so my buddy Tanner can get his car up if needed, because he's running so much camber that he probably will blow a tire at one point. So we'll see. So this is the project I am going to be tackling while I'm talking to you guys. It's an 05 Legacy, and it belongs to a buddy of mine. I don't think you can see, but I've never seen this happen before on a Subaru. Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to see that. It actually put a hole in the block right underneath the alternator. You definitely cannot see that. But I've never seen that happen. I'm curious to tear it apart and see if maybe a rod cap came loose or something like that. So this is my next project, because you know, she's finally, well, she's not done, but close enough for now, I guess. So, all right, let's pop her open here. I'll show you guys the heart and soul, because this took by far the longest. I painted every bolt was painted in the engine bay. ABS delete. I mean, we're talking everything has been tucked, deleted as much as I could. So let me know what you guys think of this. If there's any suggestions, maybe. You know, I want it to clean as can be. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it. The sun's in the way. We're in the shadow. But we got catch can. The power steering overflows over here. Everything is deleted. It's got a cob, top feed rails, agency power fuel lines, front mount intercooler. Everything's been painted and powder coated. I got all my fuel lines running. Nothing, I mean, fuse box is gone. Everything is gone. So it is bare. I want it as bare as could be. So ABS delete. You see nothing back there. It's got a braided clutch line. So there's so much more. I'm just kind of giving a rundown. Literally, I don't even remember what all I did. So that's the heart and soul. That's her. So I just watched my last two videos because it's been so long that I don't remember what happened. So I apologize, because it's they're a little out of date of everything that's been going on. So I'm gonna officially start tearing into this, so I will kind of talk and multitask if I can about everything that's went down. So basically, to where I left off was, let's see, we just sprayed the paint. So in the last video we had some serious, we still think that we got a bad batch of clear, because it popped like crazy, and it was rough. It was like sandpaper, the paint was. And it wasn't nothing Tanner did when he laid the paint. We just think we got a bad batch of clear, which I've been hearing for the last couple months that the place where I got it has had some issues. So that's what we're thinking. So the car, it was assembled, and then I took it to Slow-Mo in Columbus, or Columbus, it's north of Columbus. Drawing a blank on the Sunbury. There you go, north of Columbus. And dynoed on the 85, 20 pounds of boost, stock turbo. That's leaving this winter. I'm shooting for 400. Dynoed 352 to the wheels and 388 to the torque, all-wheel torque. So I'm hoping for 400, and then after that, I'm still stock bottom end. So that's a thought that's in the back of my mind too. But I really don't want to pull the motor again. I want to break. This has been long enough. So, and then after it got dynoed, went right to Finley to AC Detailing, which dude's great. Aaron is, dude's good. It's been almost a month there. This guy right here, Aaron, AC Detailing, because it did a 3-stage wet sand on it. So 2,000, 3,000, and 5,000 grit sandpaper, or wet sanding, and then he buffed it. So these are not going to last. And buffed it, and then got ceramic coated. So that took a while. Or that took, I took at least 25 days. So after that, I get it back here, and get it back here, and of course I'm missing a 12. How am I missing a 12? Hold that thought. Got back to them, put the car back together, and took it back to him actually because he didn't want to ceramic coat it in pieces because it was actually the side skirts, front bumper, wing, and all that was still off of it. So he wanted to ceramic coat all together. So he did that. I put it back together and we did that. And dude, it turned out unbelievably pretty. The dude has some, he works some serious magic. So that's where basically I am, because I had my car show I hosted at my church last weekend, and then this weekend I did Cartoons on Main in Findlay, Ohio. So that's basically where I'm at. I had tons of the amount of people on Instagram and Facebook just love the color because it's just different. I wanted something different, and I wanted to build. An STI that is different, and I think I hope I accomplished that. I mean, it's a different color, and it's built the way I want it to be built. So I really hope people like it. I mean, I've had, like I said, an overwhelming response on everything. I mean, I just sit there and stare at it. Thank you on Instagram people. Holy cow, I've blown up in the last couple of days. I've gotten several, at least 100 followers. I mean, I'm trying to push the issue too. I'm, liking this. What do you think? I'm sharing a lot of stuff and really looking for my Instagram because I would like to share my build and help anybody that needs help. I mean, I live, eat, and breathe these things. So, I mean, Gearhead Fest next Saturday, which is sweet. It's in Springfield with the Sugi Swarm. So, thank you to Gearhead Fest for putting that on. That's going to be fun. And then I plan on introducing my wife to you guys eventually, so you get to see her. And like I said, if you have any questions, follow me on Instagram, subscribe, whatever how you say that. And keep following along, so we'll see if we can get through this. So thank you very much, and we'll see you later.